As a spy who'd been out of the game for years, I immediately spotted my opponent's weakness. Once I got home, I dug through the trash and punched holes in the soda cans I'd collected, stringing them together with fishing line. Sure enough, when night fell, I rolled out of bed, grabbed the weapon I'd prepared, and made my way to the door. The cans on this floor were intact, so the noise was clearly coming from downstairs. I killed the flashlight and moved barefoot across the floor, keeping as quiet as possible. But the moment I reached the bottom of the stairs, a blood-curdling scream erupted behind me. My dog had found the intruder and taken him down.
House.
The dog backed off on command.
You want to tell me your name?
And the guy clenched his jaw, saying nothing. I had no choice but to kill him. I searched him thoroughly, finding only a knife and a pistol. I grabbed his still warm hand and fired 2 shots into the air. Then I dialed 911, reporting a break-in. I made my voice shake, breathing hard, playing the part of a terrified 70-year-old. In a matter of minutes, I'd set up the scene to look like a home invasion. It was full of holes, but it was the best I could come up with on short notice. Sure enough, the cops noticed something was off. The dead guy was too well dressed, didn't fit the profile of some drifter pulling a robbery, and the pistol had a silencer, clearly a professional hitman. I didn't have good answers to their questions, but the cops seemed to believe me anyway, even helped me fill in the blanks with their own explanations.
And then again, you had that guy last week that held up a mini Martin Linden with an AK-47.
I knew I couldn't stay there anymore, so I made an excuse and left.
Well, actually, I have family in Milton. If I give you the key, would it be all right if I stayed with them?
I went to the bedroom and opened the hidden compartment where I kept multiple passports and cash. Early the next morning, I hit the road, but when I stopped to rest, someone called out of the blue. I was stunned. Nobody knew this number. Then the caller told me there was a tracker on my car. I didn't know what their angle was, so I pulled onto a side road. Sure enough, someone followed, but all they found was the tracker I'd ditched. Everyone thought I'd fled in a panic, but I knew the only way to survive was to fight back. I got out quickly, ready for what came next, and released my dog. I took out one of them, but the other one vanished. I ducked into cover. As footsteps approached, I sprang up and went for his weapon. But in the struggle, he overpowered me, pinning me to the ground. My hands tied up tight, but I had a backup plan. At the sound of my whistle, my Rottweiler burst from where it had been lying in wait. But the guy was lightning quick. He yanked me toward the car, and just as the dog lunged, he slammed the door and tied my feet. My strength might have faded, but I still had years of experience. I kicked out with everything I had, and the car spun out and flipped. I crawled out of the wreckage, walked up to the camera, used the guy's phone to call that number back, and issued my final declaration of war. The real war was just beginning.